Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2. So last episode, if I remember right, we were left off where we were trying to seize Canterbury. If we're going to take a look, yeah, we're trying to seize Canterbury. I finally realized why Kent was partly owned by Mercia, and it was simply because they owned the Canterbury. Where is Canterbury? There it is, the Bishopric of Canterbury. They owned that, so they were getting the money for that, which wasn't good. But we are now pushing into Mercia, as you can see. Mercia is right there, and we are pushing into Mercia. Northumbria has become pretty much nothing. I think I may have pointed this out at some point. Wessex has stayed the same. Suffolk and Norfolk, I think, is East Anglia. And there it is, yeah, East Anglia. And we're looking to get into that. As you see, we're fabricating claims. But I wanted to go ahead and make sure that we had a 20 diplomacy guy, because I've been talking. And 20 is good. 20 is kind of what we need. But we do have a Jewish spymaster. Yeah, we do have a Jewish spymaster who loves us, which is great. I think he was dropped off as a friend. Like, you invite people in, and you get dropped off. But we do have a son, if I remember. Yeah, we have the slow son. We have the slow son. Do we have any good sons? Yeah, I remember we have some good sons. Yeah, it's been a couple of days since I played, and I remember now we do have some good sons. But this is our second oldest, I think. Yeah, it's our second oldest, and he's looking really good. He's zealous, gregarious. I am his tutor, and that's the guy that we want to be our heir. Right now, Touchy son loves us quite a lot, and both of these, Wolfgar as well loves us, and well, actually, the first Touchy loves us 100, the second Touchy kind of likes us a little bit, and Wolfgar is like, I love you kind of, but you know, I don't really know, but he kind of likes us, which is good. So this is the guy I want to play as. I really want to play as this guy, and I'm probably going to be able to do that quite simply, just by changing the law at some point, put it to elective. Maybe, I think, no, we're on primogeniture right now. It means our oldest child inherits, but there are ways to get yourself killed, quite simply. It's just pretty much to get rid of a spy master, and maybe try and, if we have enough gold, try and assassinate maybe the King of France, which would be incredibly stupid, but hopefully he'll backlash us and he'll kill us, and then we'll go on to play as Touchy-Touchy-son, the third. This will be the third Touchy-Touchy-son, which would be kind of cool, because I don't really want to play as a slow kid. He's slow, gluttonous, deceitful, craven, content, cynical, but he's a brilliant strategist, which is cool. But I really don't want to play as him, because we've got the zealous, gregarious genius in Touchy-Touchy-son the third, who I definitely do want to play as. Now, we're gonna go ahead and play the game. We have to change the speed up a little bit, but he is unmarried, because I don't want him to have any kids at all. I really don't, and I think it's stupid that you can't really plot to kill your kid. Well, I suppose there might be a way. There may be a plot to do it. Let's take a look. Is there a plot that we can do? Who are we trying to kill right now? I'm trying to kill my brother. Why was I trying to kill my brother? He's my brother in... No, he is my brother, and that's my sister-in-law, isn't it? So, who's her liege? Oh, it's that guy. Like, yeah, that douche that keeps trying to kill us. Okay, yeah. Alright, so yeah, that guy needs to die. I remember now, he does need to die. How old? I'm 37. I'm not really that old at all. I am stressed, though. It's going to probably hurt me in the future. But I can raise up quite a few many troopsicles. So we're going to go ahead and play a little bit. We're hopefully going to do really well. Hopefully this is going to go really well. And we're going to be able to pretty much take over the whole of the East Coast. That's what I keep trying to say. I want to take over the whole of the Southeast Coast. Hopefully we're going to be pretty great. Have a lot of troops and be able to maybe take over Wessex. But I want to move into Mercia. Mercia seems to be at the... He seems to be at a few wars right now. He's at the war with, who's this? East Anglia is going to war with him. That's his army. But, you know, he's getting invaded. Who's this? This is also Dunbar, which I think is over here someplace. So that's kind of cool. But this guy, Touchy-Touchy-son, the guy that I really want to be, he can either become proud or honest. I don't mind which one. Honest is completely fine. He doesn't have any of the deadly sins yet, which is good. Whereabouts is he? There he is, Touchy-Touchy. I'm actually going to, why can't I toggle special interest? I don't know, but finally, yes, Suffolk. We have a claim on Suffolk, but before we go in and press any claims like that, we're going to finish this war. We're going to go claim Norfolk as well. We're going to get a claim on both of them, because both of them, because they're owned by different peoples. Oh, is that your father? Oh, it is your father. All right, so we could totally claim both. I think he owns both of them, so we could. Do we have to claim it off you? No, we definitely have to claim it off you. So yeah, we'd have to claim it off you, I think. So that's kind of cool. We'd claim them both, which is kind of cool. Oh, we could just go to war one after the other. I don't really care which one I have to do. I just want to make sure that that it happens. But our levies have been raised too long, which means they're not going to like us very much right now. It goes down by 5 or 1 or whatever it is by each of them, but that's kind of cool. But he's collected 44 gold, which is great. We're back up over 400. Prestige at 200. Piety is 555. It's kind of cool. It's not, at least not 666. It'd be a bit weird if Piety was at 666. But we are claiming back Canterbury, and I can't wait. Hopefully, we're going to have the whole of Kent to ourselves, and it's going to be ours. But the king, the King of Mercia died. It's nice. The Duchess. Oh, nice. She has an heir. It's just some random dude who is just kind of cool at learning, but that's about it. And then, oh, that's kind of, oh, wait a second, wait a second. I have some sons, right? Can't arrange a betrothal with you yet, but I have a son. We could marry, hopefully, that was my phone, I apologize. We could marry into, their family, which would be really good if I could do that. I would like to marry in, I doubt they'd do it matrilineally, which means that all the kids, that spawn from those guys, from my son and this lady, would be my dynasty, which means my grandson, if Touchy-Touchyson the third marries into that family matrilineally, no, marries into it normally, then the kids would be mine. And Touchy-Touchyson the third son, so Touchy-Touchyson the fourth, technically should own the whole of Mercia, which would be great. So hopefully after this war's done, we can totally be like, listen, lady, listen, how old are you? 1-year-old girl, goobity gaggly googla. This is what we want to do right now. We want to marry you to my grandson, who hopefully right now they're going to think, he's not a big deal, but he will be a big deal when Touchy-Touchyson the second dies. The third, wait, no, so this is Touchy-Touchyson the second, that's Touchy-Touchyson the third, and this would be Touchy-Touchyson the fourth. So Touchy-Touchyson the fifth would be Mercia King. Yeah, that's the way it would go. Hopefully, in theory, it could work like that. In theory, put into practice, probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. I want it to, but it's probably not going to happen. But this war's going pretty quick. We are destroying these guys now. Recently, I'm cracking my knuckles right now, which is kind of disgusting. But recently, I've made a new character, and I've been playing down in France. I started off in Maine, took all this, and ended up in Brittany, and I am now the King of Brittany, who is no longer part of France, which is kind of awesome. It's always awesome when you get independence from anyone. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be just from independence from Mercia, independence from York. It could just be independence from Wessex, anywhere else. Just anywhere. And it just always feels good to gain that independence, to have the power to say, listen, lordy lord, I don't want to be under you anymore. I want to be my own man. And you're like, yeah. And especially when the lord has no power, and he's like, sure. And it's a king of France, and you're like, sure, why not? That always feels good to me. That's my main goal. That's always become independent right now. Independence is good, makes you feel good, and that's just exactly what we want to do. So let's Bedford. We'll go for Bedford. No, we'll go Warwick. We'll go Warwick. Warwick seems to be his. Oh, we don't get anything for that though. Oh, wow, we just claimed Norfolk and Suffolk, which is kind of awesome. Now, after that, I don't particularly know where I want to move into. I'm probably going to move into Bedford, and which is part of my de jure, which I mean I probably could get a de jure claim on it. I probably do have a de jure claim on it now, which is fine because I think it is part of the de jure of Wessex. No, not of Kent. I want to. Yeah, well, is it the de jure of Essex? No, Kent and Essex is the de jure of Essex. What's Bedford the de jure of? It is the de jure of. Where's the de jure? It's part of the kingdom. I don't have a clue where the de jure is. I always struggle to find out where de jures are. That's the pet kingdom of Kent. But do I already own Bedford? I am claiming in my own place. Let's just go ahead and change that. So to get rid of it, if you guys don't know, you just can appoint a new one, and then you can go ahead and change them wherever you want. I'm expecting it to be Oxford that I need next. County of Oxford. Yes, I'm expecting that to be that. I have two. I could pretty much claim the Kingdom of East Anglia, which is called the Pet Kingdom of East Anglia. But yeah, I think it may be that it is part of. Yeah, let's have a look at the. Oh, it's de jure. You got to click de jures. The de jure of Weiss. So that's Oxford and those guys. So I'm guessing Bedford might be. It's part of this one, isn't it? That's why I got that. It's a de jure claim. So we could go into Bedford. into Oxford, sorry, which would mean we'd have to take this guy who was he's a single king, King Cyril the Young. I've got a tickly throat, but King Cyril the Young, which is useful. That's kind of what we could do. Then we'd have to go to war with Wessex, and right now Wessex is oh, who's this? Who are you? Queen of what? Ostrinus. Where are you? Oh, that's that lady down there. Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and take that. She can come, but that would mean going to war with Wessex, which do I want to go to war with my neighbours? Probably not, but I'm totally fine with doing that. So let's just carry on. Let's just carry on and see where we're going to war with. There's so many places that we can take, so it's all good. I will honour my obligation and answer your call to war. Great, she's going to come to war with me, which is awesome. Nice. I think that's my brother's wife or something. Yeah, because we got rid of him, didn't we? We sent him out of court so we could never be part of our family again. Because we don't want him in England. You don't want brothers in England. It's a tricky subject to get into. You just don't want it. It's not what you need. You need all your land to be your own, which is good because we're in Primogenta, which means that we're allowed to pretty much own all the land ourselves. It'll all go to our firstborn son, but he's 18 and he's an idiot. We'd rather it go to our 11-year-old great son, who looks like he's going to be an awesome character. You don't ever want to play as a shit character, especially not a slow character. Like, you can totally do it. You can totally get away with that, but you don't really want to. You know, you really... Oh, wait, whoa. Did they just take that? Oh, I have a de jure claim on that now. I have a claim on Northampton. Oh, shit, nice. That's exactly what I want. Where am I claiming right now? He's claiming in nowhere. So we are going to go... We're going to go for Oxford. Oxford, screw it. Let's just go for Oxford. Oh, my other son became... Who's this? Oh, my brother became an underhanded rogue. Another brother to get rid of. You. You're not very good. Do you have any claims? You have a weak claim on the petty kingdom of Kent. Take the bows, bitch. Go on. Take the bows. I double dares you. Take the bows. Do it. He's a monk. Still has a petty claim. Probably not very scary though. He doesn't really scare me anymore. We don't need to arrange a marriage. We need to educate him, and I will educate him myself because I need to. I want all my kids to be really good. Even if, because they're not going to inherit anything, my younger children. It's going to be my oldest guy, my Touchy Touchyson the third. He's going to inherit, but I want Touchy Touchyson the fourth to inherit, which is why you're probably wondering why am I not getting my son married. It's because he's an idiot. I don't want him married. He has 0 learning and 0. He literally is an idiot. He has 0 learning. I can call him an idiot because he's slow as well. He's also a brilliant strategist, which is kind of cool. He's got right. Okay, so he gets -3 martial from being slow. He gets -2 stewardship from being that. Deceitful gives him +3 intrigue, +3 intrigue, which is kind of cool. Craven gives him -2, so he's up to what? -5 martial right now. Does Content give him minus anything? Yeah, it gives him that, but this gives him plus, and he's still at 13 martial, and that's with -5 gone. So we're looking at he would have been a pretty decent character if not for slow and cynical and all this shit. It gives him all this terrible stuff, and I really don't want him to be here. I just want him to be dead. No one wants to kill my brother anymore, so we're going to stop that now. There's no more plots to choose, really, which is kind of sucky, but I need to hold at least 3 duchy titles, which is fine. I can do that. That is a doable situation to form the Kingdom of England, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to be shy. We really don't want to be arbitrary, but we'll make him be diligent. Yay, diligent. He's turning out to be a beast. Where is he? There he is. He's turning out to be really good. He's diligent. He's got one of the non-deadly sins, which gives him 1 martial, 1 intrigue, 1 diplomacy, 1 stewardship. Well, he gives him 1 of everything, which is really, really good. Welcome him to my court. A distinct noble as former enemy court asks for permanent hospitality. A soldier named Wulfgar appears in my court. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wulfgar. Where is Wulfgar? Where the hell is Wulfgar? There he is, Wulfgar. No, yeah, no, that's not him. It is Wulfgar, isn't it? So we're looking for Wulfgar. There he is, Wulfgar. That's my fucking son. I knew that was my son. What the shit? He's not from the enemy court. He's mine. He's my son. He was out of my penis. What? He was out of my willy. That doesn't make sense to me. Never mind. We're still at war. This war is such a dragged on war because we literally had 1 place to take, which was Kent, and we already have. It's now technically ours, so it's been, as you can see, it's been destroyed. Anyway, a peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in a small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby, covered in their blood. Despite their damning evidence, the man continues to profess he's innocent. What should be done with him? This peasant must be hanged. This animal must be hanged. Toss him into the dungeons and leave him there. The evidence is circumstantial. Let him go. Animal must be hanged. I gain 1 stewardship. Recent events have increased your grasp of stewardship. Excellent. Gives me 1 stewardship for killing him, which is... I'd expect to get marshal for that, but maybe making the decision makes it a stewardship thing. Now, one of the things I need to do that I haven't been doing is I need to take the business focus. Now, the business focus is really good. You guys are going to see why. You get so much money from it. If you're looking for a focus, if you have the focus traits, if you have the whole... it's like a role-playing factor of the game, which is kind of cool. If you have that, go for the business at first. I swear to God. Take the hunter and the family after that gives you the +2 health between them. Take that afterwards, but go ahead and get the... you get +3 actually if you get the dog as well. But take the business, because the business is really good. It gives you so many cool pop-ups. It also gives you +2 stewardship and +2 city vassal opinion, which is really good. But you're gonna see soon exactly why it's good. But my daughter became a... she's got so many deadly sins. She's got 1, 2, 3. She's got 4 deadly sins. She's deceitful, shy, and arbitrary. And look at how good she is, even with those traits. That proud is like something that I don't really mind about. Gluttonous is kind of easy to get rid of. You just go on a hunt, but she can't because she's a woman. Wrath, I really like. Everyone else says they hate it. My brother hates it. He says it's a really shitty perk to have. But I love Wrath because I love the marshal. Greedy is, to me, I don't really mind about greedy, to be honest. I quite like it. Arbitrary is awful. You don't ever want arbitrary. Just no, don't ever get that. And shy is probably not a good one too. It gives you terrible diplomacy. So these together are given a pretty shitty stats. But she's a genius. She's a charismatic negotiator, and we are going to use her to pretty much try and get some new. Who's our allies right now? Let's just see. We have. Do we have West Francia? No, we don't have West Francia. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at my daughter and try and marry her off to someone in West Francia. So there's Carlin. Oh, we can marry her off to the heir. Arrange a marriage between my daughter. We gain 225 prestige for marrying my daughter off into the Carling family, which is going to be great. And when he dies, which is going to be pretty soon, because he's nearly 70, for Christ's sake. When he dies, it's... Yeah, hopefully we can get this marriage done quickly, and then that marriage will allow us to... He has accepted it, which is awesome. And we can now call him into our war, which would make it even better. It'll probably make the war score go even quicker, but that's cool. He has honoured it as well, which means you're going to see probably about 5,000 or 6,000... West Francia troops just kind of plot themselves on England, which would be kind of awesome. It may be not many, maybe a couple more, but who's he at war with now? Finno-Ugric, the army of Beric. Oh, 99 men. He plopped 99 men. That's stupid. But we can see already that East Anglia only has 596 men, which is kind of cool. 97 men even, sorry, which is really cool because we know that he can't really do anything with those troops. But we're nearly at war score full. Together with these guys, we've got a shit ton of men. We're going to power through this, and hopefully we're going to be able to take this. We have 15. We have 15. Oh, he's 16 now because he achieved one of his goals, which was to become my court chaplain, which is cool. But we're going to win this war really easily. It has actually been a real... Oh, look, he's pretty much ferrying men across, so he's helping us out with the war. And we got defeated somewhere. Where were we defeated? Siege of Dover. Where's the Siege of Dover? Oh shit! The bloody... Those guys are... Oh, the war is done. Alright, so let's just off a piece of this. Enforce my demands. Quickly go ahead. Oh, we need to go to... Kent and just do that, which allows us to get rid of that. If you ever get that little signal, I didn't know what it meant. If you guys remember, it may have been all world actually. I don't remember what it is, but it says wrong kind of holding in demise. All you have to do is go to where it says, right click, and pick the bottom left choice, which pretty much allows you to make a baron. Which will let you go. Let them see somewhere else. Go on. Piss off. Get out of my land. You're not allowed up in here. But we have claims pretty much everywhere right now, which is kind of cool. We're going to put our men down. And I want to see who's trying to kill me now. No, I don't want to go into hiding. No, that's bullshit.